Versailles, Ohio, home of the Tigers. This sign as you enter town displays all the achievements from past Tiger teams at the state level, most of which have come on the football field. However, this season, there's a different team getting all the attention in Versailles. The Lady Tigers basketball team entered the night with a perfect 19-0 record and on the verge of their first conference championship. The only thing that stood in their way were the Parkway Panthers. For some, it would be their last game ever played at Versailles High School. From the start of the game, it was clear that lack of focus was not going to be an issue for the Lady Tigers. The only thing slowing down the Tigers in the first quarter were turnovers. The offense was sparked by Emily Bowman's 9 points in the first quarter. Going into the second quarter, the Tigers held a 16-6 lead over the Panthers. In the second quarter, the Lady Tigers showed a balanced offense with 6 players scoring and a swarmy defense that Parkway had no answers for. Led by Justine Radon's 8 points, the Tigers outscored the Panthers 17-4 and took a 33-10 lead into the half. The third quarter started just as the game had, with no lack of focus being showed by the players. With the defense continuing to cause turnovers and the offense driving to the basket at will, the game was quickly getting out of hand for the Panthers. The Tigers would outscore the Panthers 21-0 in the third quarter. Unfortunately for Parkway, the only thing yet to be determined at this point was the final margin of defeat. As the game came to a close, the Tigers left little doubt as to why they were undefeated and why they were the new Midwest Athletic Conference champions. After the game, I caught up with the 4 seniors on the team: Emily Bowman, Mallory Bargy, Justine Ratterman, and Mandy Gearlin. I was curious to find out how Coach Stonebreaker prepared them for games.
She prepares us really well. Usually she goes out and scouts a team before we play them. She always brings her yellow paper to practice. And she comes in, we go through some of their plays, we figure out what defense we're going to run. But she always makes sure that we still play our game and we don't play to whatever they're going to try to make us play. And she does a really good job with making sure that our defense is really good and knowing their offensive plays, and so that we can run our offense against what defense they have, whether they're going to trap, play boxing one, or just play straight up man-to-man. So usually we're well prepared, but she always makes sure that we just keep it to our game and we don't play to the level that they want us to.
How big was their first conference championship?
The MAC is known around the state to be a very tough conference, and every team that you play, you're going to come in and they're going to be very physical and very determined, and we just have to know that, and going into every Thursday night we have to be prepared mentally and physically. And I think that as a team, together, we pick each other up and don't let each other get down on themselves during the game. So therefore, we have to give it everything we got, and every game we have to know that it's going to be tough. And if we can come in with a good mental preparation, then we'll be fine.
And what were some of the biggest reasons for the success?
I think the main reason that our team has been so successful so far this season is that we're friends, not only on the court, but off the court. We spend so much time together, whether it be going to the guys' games together, having sleepovers at our coaches' houses. And I think it just really brings us together so that when we're on the court, we just kind of have a connection. We know where each other is. We know what to do. We know when someone's down, how to bring them back up. And I think that's why we've been so successful so far.
Was there any pressure facing the team?
I feel we have more pressure than last year, considering we're undefeated so far this season and we made it to the Final Four. But like Coach has told us, rankings don't mean anything. You have to go into every game prepared, playing your best. And I think as a team, we always make sure we're prepared. So we always just play together and have fun and hopefully come out with a win.
After my interview with the seniors, I spent some time with Coach Stonebreaker. I wanted to know how she had prepared her team against the Parkway Panthers.
Well, I told the girls that, a couple days ago that we're going to play for our MAC title, and this meant a lot to the girls to be able to do this. So we just talked about as a team, we're just as fired up for this game as we were against any other MAC rival. We came in, we always have goals for every game, defensive goals, free throw shooting goals, and things like that. And we wanted to match those goals, and we set a couple other goals for ourselves.
How would she describe her group of seniors?
I would say driven. Right now, the girls are just, it doesn't matter what's in their way. They want it. They want the win. They want the best for the team. And they're so determined for that ultimate goal.
What did she tell her team after last year's state semifinal loss?
I told my team how proud I was of them. All through the season, when we played all the ranked teams that were ranked above us, we just kept knocking them off and playing well, and people kept stepping up, and how we worked as a team, and just the foundation that they built for us was just incredible. Playing against Anna again and being able to beat them, and then making our way to state, and then playing against one of the best teams in the state and one of the best players in the state, and we didn't back down. The girls played hard the entire time. Those seniors last year really set the season in motion. They did a great job keeping everybody together, and they did a great job bringing Tiger Ball back to Versailles.
With the regular season at a close, the Lady Tigers now began tournament play. The Tigers stormed through sectionals, outscoring their 3 opponents 184-45. After close victories over Roger Bacon and Hamilton Baden, the Lady Tigers were to face Miami East in the regional finals, a team which they had already faced in the regular season. I had previously asked Coach Stonebreaker about that game and what she learned about her team.
Well, I learned about how aggressive we were in the first half. I thought that was just awesome. They just played very aggressive. Third quarter, it was a true test to us. I thought the crowd really got to us a little bit. But I thought the girls did a nice job rising to the challenge when they got within 3 points, and really I think the girls did a nice job playing under pressure, playing underneath the crowd. One of the things that we talked about this season is things that we can't control versus things that we can control. And we kind of went through a list of the things that we can't control, and one of those is the fans, how many fans arrive, what the fans say. And so the girls, that's one thing we talked about in the locker room, was we really cannot control how many fans are there, what they're saying. We got to shut that out, and we got to make sure that we control how we play.
The game was just as close as the first meeting, but in the end, Versailles would not be denied a regional championship.
Ruffle, she'll pump that close baseline, don't foul. She runs into Radiman, and Radiman comes away with it. The Lady Tigers will play at Columbus on Thursday, 1 o'clock at the Friday at the Schottenstein Arena. Jackie Stonebreaker knows it. Look at her. Versailles wins by 10, 47-37 over Miami East.
With the win, the Tigers moved on to the state semifinals for the fourth time in school history, the most recent of which came from the previous year, the first of which was in 1992, Coach Stonebreaker's freshman season. This year's team was looking to become the first to make it past the state semifinals. Coach Stonebreaker, who was in her 5th season as head coach, would be making her 3rd trip to Columbus, once as a player and twice as a coach. The state semifinals pitted the Regina Royals against the Versailles Tigers. The Royals, who entered the game with a 24-2 record, were a perfect 10-0 in state tournament games. Led by Shea Selby, who would be playing for the Duke Blue Devils the following season, the Royals were looking for their 6th state championship since 2000. From the opening minutes of the game, it was clear that Ratterman's presence in the post, combined with Bowman's ability to muscle her way to the basket, would be major impacts on the game. Midway through the first quarter, Selby went down with what appeared to be a tweaked ankle. She would return later in the quarter. Even with the Tigers only shooting 28% from the field, they only trailed 10-11 going into the second quarter. The Tigers used an aggressive offense in the post to outscore the Royals 16-11 in the second quarter, capped off by this buzzer beater from Laura Schlater to end the half. The Tigers continued to execute their game plan and entered the fourth quarter with a 42-33 lead. The Royals seemed to have no answer for the combination of Ratterman and Bowman. The fourth quarter saw an explosion of offense for the Tigers, who would outscore the Royals 12-4 in the paint and 7-0 off of turnovers. Even with the Royals hitting 8 3-pointers in the last 4 minutes of the game, there simply wasn't enough time to overcome the deficit.
Tigers move on to the state championship ball game tomorrow night, 75-60, as they gather near midcourt.
With a final score of 75-60, the Tigers would move on to the state finals for the first time in school history.
Jackie, talk about the defensive pressure you had on Selby. I think she ended up with 13, just about half her season average. Talk about putting that pressure on her, and really the players really did a job on her.
Well, we started with Mallory Bargy, our defensive specialist, on her, and she takes that as a challenge every time that she gets that job assignment. And we just told her, you know, she's going to take outside shots at the 10-foot volleyball line, and she's gonna force her way inside. You just got to stay strong with her and try to distract her, try to frustrate her a little bit. And Mallory did a great job. Once Mallory got a couple fouls on her, we switched to Olivia Liette with the long arms, the long wingspan, and then I think we even put Laura Slater on her in the second quarter because we were in some foul trouble. So we just kept on throwing different defenses at her, and I thought Karen Smith did a great job on Mean Ghost out front, just kind of letting her do her thing out front, but then guarding the drive.
What about Laura Slater? She's a reserve player. You go in a state semifinal like that, and she makes a big play.
She made some big plays. She made a big shot to send us into halftime with all the momentum that we had. And defensively, she stood out, I thought. She had to guard Shea. So I just thought she did an amazing job for not having as much court time as we'd like her to see.
you came in 26-0, ranked #1 team in the state, but was there still kind of that thing to get over with beating Regina? A lot of people, legitimacy-wise, say, hey, we beat Regina who's here every year. This is our stamp.
Yeah, they are a tough team to beat in the state. Once they get here, they kind of control the state books. They went 10-0, and we were the only team so far to be able to beat them at the state. So I looked at us as the underdogs going into this tournament.
Did you feel you had something to prove?
I felt we had our record to prove and our schedule to prove, because they probably look at us saying, well, they don't play anybody. You can't go 26-0 and not play anybody.
What did you talk about at halftime? You had a number of opportunities in the first half and weren't able to score. Did you just say keep doing what you've been doing?
Keep doing the little things that we've been doing. Keep hitting the glass. Keep going at them. We can't stand on our heels and expect to win this ball game. We got to keep on going at them, and we knew that Shay had 3 fouls in the first half, so we wanted to keep going at her and try to get her frustrated on defense as well.
Emily, was there a point in the game where it seemed like the tide is finally, kind of a teeter-totter game early? There was a point where you felt you were in control?
We never felt that we were in control. Regina is a great team, and I give them a lot of credit. We knew they were always going to have the desire and will to come back. They played with a lot of heart, and we knew that we had to keep on playing the defense that we had today.
Justine, how many years separate you from your team? And most people, when they win a state championship with their sister, it's usually as co-players. And what does it mean to win it as, win one with your sister as a coach?
Jackie's 13 years older than me, and it just means so much more being able to say that she was my coach. And ever since I was a freshman, she's been helping me, and I think that's a huge reason about why I've become the player I have, just because she's always been there, always pushing me, and she's never going to let me slack off. And it just means so much more to be able to play on the court and know that your sister is on the sideline, not just cheering for you, but also coaching you.
Really, one of you, how important was being here last year than this being here second year playing? Were you more comfortable out there today?
I think that being here last year, it kind of got us started, got us a taste of it. And coming into this year, we weren't going to settle for anything that like we did last year. Last year we were just excited to get here. It was kind of just really exciting to be able to have this opportunity. And this year we wanted so much more. We weren't going to back down in the first game and settle for anything less than our best.
How many kids are in your family?
There's 4 of us.
I thought yesterday that nerves and confidence were a real problem for some of the teams in those 4 games. I'm going to ask the 3 of you. When were you confident today, maybe coming in, or at what part of the game did the nerves and confidence kind of get where you wanted to be?
I think you're always going to have nerves in an atmosphere like this, and we were definitely confident, but we knew that both teams were going to come in really strong, and we knew that Regina had really good 2 players with Mangos and Shelby Shea, and so we just knew we had to do a really good job on defense. But I don't really think, I think after the tip-off, the nerves just kind of went away, and we knew what we had to do to win.
Emily, you scored your 1,000th point over here. You have a big game. You get their first win in the state tournament. It doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome experience. Nothing can really describe it. It's really cool, and now we just need to stay focused for tomorrow. Our defense was just awesome. I give all the credit to our defense today. Mallory Bargy did a heck of a job on Shay. Karen Smith did a great job. Olivia, Laura Schlater, they all came in and did great. It was awesome.
Jackie, I know you're sick. You didn't shake hands with any of the girls.
Yes, I do. I congratulate them, yes. That's right.
You talk about the contributions of these 2 made, and she had 27 points, 19 rebounds.
I looked up on the players' scoreboard, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter sometime, I don't even remember, and I saw that Bowman had 25 points and Justine had 23 points, and I was amazed. I really didn't think that they had scored that many points, but then I looked at how many points that we had as a team and saw it was like 60s. I was like, we don't score 60 points in a game. Right. Right, and it's just amazing to me. Points when you have to score more points than the other team to win the game. But the things that these 2 do to keep the team together and to keep the team focused on the goal at hand is just indescribable.
Is that the best defensive performance by Mallory? She's unbelievable.
I'd have to rank it up as one of the best for her to hold a Division I Duke prospect to 13 points is amazing, and she got an easy 3-pointer at the end, I believe, to make that 13. So that's unbelievable to me.
Justine, you've come so far in 3 years as a basketball player. Did you ever think you would spend that much time running the point?
don't know. I guess I just kind of do what my team asked of me. We knew that we had some really, really quick guards out front, and we didn't want to give them any quick steals. So I guess I just, whatever the team needed, that's what I did, and I stepped up into that role, and we were able to get our offense going, and that was the most important thing.
Jackie, would you comment on that?
She was actually the point guard for the 7th and 8th grade team when she was down there because she was one of the shorter girls on the team. She didn't get her growth spurt to her freshman year. So I chalk that up as being able to control the ball and just hit those outside shots that she can hit. And, I think that helped her become the player she is today.
Coach, looked like you had a few words with Sally after the game. You want to share those?
I just told her after the game, I said, keep your head up. You got a lot of future ahead of you. Enjoy the next 4 years as a Duke player. I said it's some of the best years of your life. I never played at her level, but I did play Division I basketball, and it's some of the best 4 years of her life, and I can't wait to watch her on TV. I played Bowling Green.
With such a dominating performance, it seemed as though nothing could stop the Lady Tigers. Dubbed the Blizzard of '08, Columbus received more than 20 inches of snow, the most since 1910. With cars getting stuck, people were advised to stay home. Unfortunately for the Lady Tigers, their quest for a first state title would have to wait. The Tigers were to face the Garaway Pirates in the state finals. The Pirates, like the Tigers, were making their 4th trip to the state tournament and looking for their first state championship. first quarter was all about defense. Neither team was able to get into an offensive rhythm. Led by Justine Retterman's 6 points, the Tigers trailed 6-7 going into the second quarter. The Tigers would turn up the defense in the second quarter, forcing 6 turnovers. Led by freshman Megan Campbell 6 points off the bench, the Tigers took a 19-13 lead into the half. In the third quarter, the Pirates' offense was simply outmatched against the Tigers' defense. With offensive rebounds leading to 7 second-chance points, the Tigers took a 35-19 lead into the fourth quarter. The Pirates are able to pull themselves within 12 points with 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. But the Tigers would respond with a 10-4 run of their own, capped off by this bucket from senior Mandy Gerling with 31 seconds remaining. The 2008 season for the Lady Tigers was one that the players, coaches, and fans would remember for a lifetime.